Sandgel 5, called the outer pass, is located 2 inches above your wrist bone. So on the outer side of your arm, you have your wrist bone here. Just go 1 and 2 and feel for a tenderness between the two bones, the tibia and the fibula of your forearm. You're going to feel a tenderness or a slight bruise sensation. You want to go ahead and press that, stimulate it for about 2 minutes. GB34 is Yang Mound Spring, and it's behind and just below the crest of the shin bone and the outer side of the upper shin in the fleshy tissue in the front of the head of the fibula. So you have this bone right under the kneecap, and then you're going to see the fibula bone right there. And you're going to go in the middle and go down about 1 inch. There should be an indentation, and it should be tender, like a bruise sensation, a sensitivity there. This point helps to relieve pain, stiffness, cramping, and any obstruction in the body, especially when the liver and gallbladder function are not optimal. And so you want to stimulate this for a good 2 to 5 minutes as well. Liver 3 is the great rushing point, and it's located about 1.5 to 2 inches proximal to the toes. And so they're between the web of the toes, right where this bony crest and the web meet. There's an indentation right here before you get to this bony arch. Right there, it should feel a little tender or a lot tender. Stimulate that for 2 to 3 minutes, even 2 to 5 minutes. This one is the main point to spread the liver qi and blood. It treats a lot of breast pain, headaches, depression, premenstrual pain. It's a great point for stress, and when you stimulate this point and it feels really tender, you know that there's a lot of estrogen dominance that we have to deal with. LI4, called joining valley, is found in the web between the thumb and the index finger on the outside of the arm. So the easiest way to find this is you have the knuckle of your index finger and just go up to a place where it indents and it starts to feel tender. And you want to stimulate that for 2 to 5 minutes. This is a very powerful point. Liver 14 is called cycling gait, and the easiest and quickest way to find this point is it is right below, directly below your nipples under your breast. So wherever your nipples sit, just go right under the tissues of your breast and into the rib cage space, and it should feel tender, slightly bruised, and you really want to stimulate that for 2 to 5 minutes and really give it a good massage, especially if you're experiencing a lot of depression or pain in the rib cage that's affecting your digestion. So the first point is spleen 6, and on the inner side of your leg, it's about 4 fingers above your inner ankle bone. So you want to go there. And here's the bone. You want to go where it's tucked in between the bone and where the muscle meet. You want to start pressing and stimulating right there. You will feel a tenderness. It feels slightly bruised there. That is the point you want to continue to stimulate for about a minute or 2. Spleen 6 is a really powerful point, and it stimulates the uterus, so we want to move a lot of blood and get a lot of circulation to the uterus. Spleen 10 is the sea of blood, and it can be found 2 inches above the upper border of the kneecap. So here's the upper border of the kneecap. And then you want to go towards the inside of the thigh and then up. And there's going to be a little indentation where the muscle meets. You're just a little bit, about 1 inch away from the kneecap, but on the inside of the thigh. And you're going to feel a tenderness once you press into the muscle there. And that is spleen 10. You want to stimulate that for a good 1 to 2 minutes as well. This moves the blood and really increases a lot of circulation, and it also decreases inflammation to the uterus.